Qapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail heroic. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. Important things are needed new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework planet. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before, or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to NephewOPrey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's NephewOPrey 5 Qapla, and welcome to Bed Life for September 30th, 2022, the final day of September. TBIF indeed. It's been one of those weeks. And, I would usually have the camera on. I'm dressed. I'm looking good. I'm feeling decent enough. I'd love to have the camera on, but of course I was at LDG's stream arguing with him over basic facts of the internet, and I forgot to do a camera test, and sure enough, today the camera just doesn't want to turn on. Well, the camera turns on, but the VCam software is just outputting a black screen. No matter what I do, I didn't want to reboot because then I would have been very late. So I guess we're not going to have the camera today. I'll have to reboot the computer after the stream is finished, and more than likely that will fix the problem. So it's just going to be my head in a jar today, and it's unfortunate because NephewOPrey is here, although he's not by the bed or anywhere. But might have been able to get a glance of him had I had the camera working, but not looking promising right now. Richie Poole was first in the chat with Qapla, Richie. He says, "Welcome back, NephewOPrey. Welcome." Was I missing? Was I gone, Richie? He says, "We missed you." I missed you too. And Richie Poole puts in a bunch of tribbles and says, "One Vok." John DeMarco says, "To be second or not to be second? That is the question." Well, second, early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese. I've always liked that expression. It's truth. Is there no truth in beauty? Richie Poole says, "To be or not to be." And John DeMarco says, one B, 2B. That is the abort code. Not the abort code, the self-destruct code. Jeez. Mike Richards says, "Greetings from Columbus, Ohio." I could just imagine the future having an abort code. The captain accidentally says it over the PA system, and a bunch of women go into premature labor. Richie Poole says, "Lol, good one, John." John DeMarco says hi to Mike. He says, "Thanks, Richie." Mike Richards says, "John DeMarco, greetings. Any damage?" And he says, "Nothing significant. Thanks." Oh, John DeMarco, in the path of the hurricane, I guess.
Yeah,
I hope you're doing well then. John DeMarco, Mike Richards says, "Excellent" to John DeMarco. Not Ryan Johnson says, "Hello in Qapla. Hail Karoga. Hail Karoga." He says, not Ryan Johnson says, "Nobody wants to know what Wordle 5 will be doing with extra virgin olive oil." Oh, yes. Today is extra virgin olive oil day. Extra virgin, like I was for quite a while. Extra virgin.
You have the camera on?
No, there's no camera, NephewOPrey. It's not working. NephewOPrey has oh Jesus, I can't pronounce it.
Good night.
Bazzolini, extra virgin olive oil. How old is that bottle of extra virgin olive oil?
I opened it maybe a month ago.
Oh wow, we go through a lot of extra virgin
Yeah,
olive
the
oil.
next file is downstairs
Oh.
and bigger.
We have a bigger bottle downstairs. I'm looking at like a liter of extra virgin olive oil, maybe a liter and a half.
1.5 liters.
1.5 liters. I was very good with the estimate. Yeah. And we have a 2-liter probably downstairs. Apparently a lot of extra virgin olive oil consumed in the O'Prey household. Gorilla's Random Thoughts says, "Qapla, all lurking, Qapla, gorilla." And the Rock Solid
Divert auxiliary
Productions
power to deflectors.
says, hashtag LDG is wrong. LDG is wrong. Oh, LDG is wrong. Wordle 5 is right. LDG is wrong. Wordle 5 is right. Repeated many times, to which NephewOPrey says, "Oh, what else is new?" John Aragi with a $1 donation. Thank you. A $1 super chat. Excuse me. Thank you so much, John Araki. And Rockside says, "Oh, it's gold. Gold. It's gold. Gold. Is that how you want me to pronounce it? Gold. Okay, I don't get that. I would get if it was gold. And I would get if it was gold. But I don't know what gold refers. 47 Yorktown says, "Hello, young sir." Hello, 47. Mr. Lundell says, "Qapla, Qapla." Mr. Lundell. Hello, Dan Ben. LDG is waving. Hello, LDG. The Epic Beard says, "Bird of Prey 9 is out to lunch eating old canned spam. FYI. I didn't even know we were up to 9, Epic." Richie Poole wants Dear Bop. We'll get to the Dear Bops. Epic Beard says, "So we have to settle for Wordle 5. I'll try to be not too much of a disappointment, Epic. Moxley fan says, "Wordle 5, Qapla bird. Hope you and the family are doing well today." Not too bad, Moxley. Thank you. Who says also, "We, the people." Aravic Sander says, "Qapla, Qapla, Aravic Sander." LDG says, "Reboot before you go live." I'm not going to reboot every time I go live, okay? It's just not going to fucking happen. I go live 99 times out of 100 without having to reboot. The Epic Beard says, "Bird turned off the camera. Is he naked?" No, I don't say I'm fully dressed, but I'm as dressed as I ever am. LDG says, "Who needs facts?" Epic Beard says, "Anyway, hello, bird. Hail, Qapla, Epic." Words and Pictures says, "Qapla, bird. Good to be here with your head in a jar." Thank you, Words and Pictures. Glad you're here. Cinnabon Bunny. Hello, Cinnabon. Cinnabon, I fell below 100 million chips myself, but then I got back up to 100 and 103 or 104 million. I wasn't. I got as low as 79 million and got myself back up above 100. Arabic Saunders says hey to the Cinnabon Bunny, and hey to Mike Richards. Yvette says good evening, Bird and everyone. Good evening, Yvette. John Araki with his disgusting hashtag salty lore BirdOPrey sandwich. Positive Candor says I am the scorn of BirdOPrey 5 today. Yeah, and yesterday. But haha.
Didn't do Wordle yet.
No, I didn't do Wordle, and at this point, I'm not actually. I did Wordle, even though Positive Candor gave me the answer. I went and did it anyway and got my Wordle in one. Arabic Saunders says, that's all I use is Bertolli olive oil. Yes, Bertolli olive oil.
But this isn't Bertolli.
Oh, this isn't Bertolli. This is some other one with a B. John Araki with a couple of BirdOPrey 5 emojis. Thank you.
What do you want?
Arabic Saunders says hey to Yvette. Says hey back. And Cinnabon says, wow, just rub it in. I have 32 million. Oh, no. I saw you got down to 32 million last night. I thought maybe you'd have won a couple. I tell you what, Rock Solid Productions says, I have a gold member icon. Arrogant a-holes. Congratulations, Rock Solid, for making it to the gold. 25 months, more than 2-year member. You've made it to gold. It's gold. Wesley Crusher with a bunch of custom emojis. Thank you, Wesley. And Wesley's a BirdOPrey, no notifications. Yeah, Wes, I didn't get any notification to Cinnabon today either. Luckily, LDG let me know Cinnabon was streaming. I was able to head over. Thomas Potts says, why isn't Friday TBIF anymore? Just so I got lazy, Thomas. I didn't want to type it in every Friday, but I did say it today. Earlier in the stream, I did say TBIF. Richie Poole says, shut up, Wesley. Shut up, Wesley. We love Wesley. Our Wesley, not Will Wheaton. Wesley says, wait, where's my gold number 5? Well, Wes, you haven't been a member for 25 months yet. I don't know how long you've been a member, but it's coming. You're silver. You've got silver. Yvette says, Thomas, this Friday. Why isn't Friday TBIF anymore? LDG did another gifted membership. Thank you, LDG. And Mike Richards got LDG's gifted membership. Thank you again, LDG. Welcome back, Mike Richards. Yvette says, try again, Thomas. Effing autocorrect. No, he did it right. TBIF is Thank Bird It's Friday. Thank Bird It's Friday. That's what we say around here. The Epic Beard says, LDG sent me here. FYI, he did something right today. What is the second? Is he like a broken clock? Maybe. Mike Richards thanks LDG. Thomas Boz says, Bird called it Thank Bird It's Friday. Yes. TBIF. Wesley says, BirdOPrey, I think I've been a member for 2 years.
Divert auxiliary power to deflectors.
Well, YouTube disagrees, Wes. I don't know how long offhand. Maybe it's 23 months. Maybe it's very, very close. Maybe tomorrow will be 2 years. But YouTube not saying, not yet. And LDG with a $2 super chat. Thank you, LDG. Says F arrogant a-holes for the win. Positive Candor says tomorrow's Wordle will be scalp or scout to continue the SC trend in Wordle. It's very possible it might be. And if it is positive, you deserve all the credit. Back in the day, there used to be a way to tell which tomorrow's word would be. In fact, let me do I still have it? I don't think I saved it. I used to have the Wordle words saved somewhere. And no, not there. No. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't save it, but let me see. Let's go to the internet. Wordle words list. Future. Here's Wordle for 2021 through 2027. Okay, don't look. Don't look. I'm gonna scald. Okay, don't look. Don't look. These are the old words. So scold, scorn, no. Tomorrow's word definitely does not begin with scold or scorn. Okay? This is how easy it is to look it up. I mean, these are all the old words. And Positive Candor says I found it. Yeah. Okay, but don't tell people what it is, Positive Candor. Don't tell people what it is. I'm going to remove that message. Yeah, just in case somebody is. It's not cheating, Thomas. I just know that they exist. I know that they exist out there. Yeah. We'll come back to Dear Bops shortly. Today is September holidays. We have International Podcast Day, Botswana Day. On this day in 1966, Botswana became an independent state from the United Kingdom. Extra Virgin Olive Oil Day. That's what this thread is named after. A little dunk some bread in some extra virgin olive oil. It's delicious. It's Fiesta de San Jerónimo in Nicaragua. Jesus Christ. German Sandwich Day. An item both beautiful and delicious in its simplicity. The Butterbrat. I've never heard of the Butterbrat, but whatever. International Blasphemy Rights Day. Honor your freedom by fighting for the oppressed. Raise your voice against blasphemy laws. Sounds like, I don't know, an atheist's dream. International Translation Day. A day so nice they listed it twice. International Translation Day, a second time. The translator's role is indispensable in maintaining productive, positive, and clear interpersonal communication in international circles. Or get ready to decipher the extremely fascinating world of translators with us. It's also National Brave Day again. Apparently, we came across this day last week. Who runs the world? Women do. And apparently, they can't figure out when International or National Brave Day is because they just put it in the calendar several times. It's National Chewing Gum Day. I remember when I used to chew gum. It's National Hot Mulled Cider Day. Put your feet up and get cozy as we celebrate National Hot Mulled Cider Day. I don't even know what mulled means, and I certainly don't want any hot cider. And it's National Love People Day. The day is dedicated to inspiring and supporting others with the power of unconditional love. It's like a fucking Care Bear holiday. National Mud Pack Day. Let's face it, National Mud Pack Day is a day worth celebrating. No fucking thanks. I don't want your nasty mud on my body. It's National Puppy Mill Survivor Day, raising awareness about puppy mills and the dangers they represent to canines today. And it's Orange Shirt Day. Let's join hands in solidarity as we honor the Indigenous children sent to residential schools in Canada. What the fuck does that have to do with orange shirts? I had an orange shirt. I thought this was going to be about orange shirts. It's Pet Tricks Day. Teach your cat, dog, or even your pet snake to do a cool trick today. I don't think they understand that you can't teach cats and snakes tricks. It's Rumi Day, whatever that means. Get a book with the great works of Rumi and curl up on your couch today. And finally, or almost finally, it's Save the Koala Day. The adorable koala needs your help. Yes, the koalas, they need your help. They're the dingoes. The dingoes are eating their babies. And it's, oh my God, it's not final. It's Sport Purple for, what? Sport Purple for Platelets Day. Get involved in Sport Purple for platelets. That's not Pilates. Platelets Day. Sport Purple, raise money and show your support. Whatever. It's Thunderbirds Day. Celebrate Thunderbirds Day by turning into Thunderbirds. Tuning into Thunderbirds, or Thunderbirds are go. It's also World's Biggest Coffee Morning. Enjoy your favorite beverage and make a difference by helping raise money for people facing cancer. I see they tell us talk about coffee, then they slip in cancer. And then it's some birthdays, including Fran Drescher's birthday today. Yeah, no thanks. Hi, Charlie. Hi. Oh, he's running away. Wesley says, it shows I've been a member for 1 year, 11 months, and 19 days. So there you go, Wes. You're a month away. Actually, 11 days away from 2 years. Wesley says, every week I come up with a Dear Bop idea, then lose track of time, then never write anything. That's okay, Wes. That's okay. Thomas says, you just looked up answers. I'll forget what they were by tomorrow, Thomas, so it's not cheating. Wesley says, vertebrae, so in 1 month, 11 days, I should be at 25-month mark. That sounds like how math works, Wes. Yes. Arabic Sanders says, Geronimo. For what? JP says, vertebrae, it's International Areola Day. It might be, but it's not listed here. Dan used to chew gum. 54.5 Access Radio is celebrating hashtag German Sandwich Day. I'm not surprised. Big Beard says spiced cider. Dan has no idea what a puppy mill is. A puppy mill is where they breed dogs, specifically like purebred dogs generally, and sell the puppies for hundreds of dollars. The money tends to be more important than the health of the dogs. So they, generally a puppy mill is while it's a place to breed dogs, it's also often considered not the best place, a pretty bad place to buy a dog. Big Beard taught his cat to take a nap. Arabic Saunders says steak charmers kinda do. JP says I taught my cat to knock shit off the edge of the earth. Dan Ben recommends the following Gary Anderson YouTube channel. There are a lot of good facts and videos of Star Trek related facts. Okay, Dan, you can put the link in. You're a moderator. Arabic Saunders says, how ironic I was out of coffee this morning. Well, like Captain Trek did a morning brew this morning, so I thought maybe he knew something I didn't, that it was a special morning brew because it was coffee day. Big Beard says, bird said cat, so my cat Sneezy came over and laid down next to me. Can't do tricks, I object. JP says, Fran Drescher's voice. Wow, that's more info than I needed, JP's. Arabic says, today is Geronimo Day, as in Geronimo. I did not know that one either. Apparently, you have better sources than I. Jedi Bill, Qapla Jedi Bill, a day older. Happy birthday, Jedi Bill was yesterday. Jedi Bill turned 50 years old yesterday. He's officially over the hill. Qapla Jedi, fellow warrior, hail Karoga. And Syphilis, says Qapla from Australia, friendos. Qapla Syphilis. Oh. The news, Hurricane Ian makes landfall in South Carolina after at least 25 reported dead and millions without power across Florida. I have very, very tragic, especially Fort Myers, Cape Coral area, Sanibel Island, just a total disaster zone. Let's see. Yeah, Hurricane Ian destroys part of the Sanibel Causeway, necessitating rebuilding. That's the bridge to the island. House passes government funding, averting a shutdown threat. Let's see.
I didn't look yet.
Some federal family education Perkins students' loans won't be forgiven. No idea what that means. Biden administration just changed rules for student loan forgiveness. President Biden's student loan forgiveness is unconstitutional. Where's the outrage? What's the point? If you get outraged, you just get yelled at. You're told that your opinion doesn't count and that somehow you're a threat to democracy. Interview Nana Visitor on her return to Star Trek and the many facets of Kira Nerys. So, yeah, for those of you who don't know, on the latest Star Trek Lower Decks, they return to Deep Space Nine. And we got to see what life was like on the DS9 station 20 something years after. It was pretty similar to what they mentioned in a fictional 8th season of What We Left Behind, in that Kira was still there in charge of the station, though she was not a Vedic yet. She was still a colonel in the Bajoran militia, but it was clear that Bajor had not become part of the Federation yet. It was clear Captain Sisko was still in the wormhole, or if he was back, he certainly wasn't on the station. And of course, Kira knew Lieutenant Shax of Lower Decks because they're both Bajoran, so all Bajorans know each other. Wasn't the worst stream. Wasn't the worst episode. Richie Pools' Bird, did you stream Wednesday or yesterday? I did not. I did not stream Wednesday because we were watching the hurricane. I posted on YouTube that next week we would go to Enterprise. Next week we would start Enterprise Wednesdays, but Wednesday we were watching the hurricane, and Thursday I was watching the hurricane. I don't think I streamed. No, yesterday was also Jedi Bill's birthday, so I was on various streams for that. But yeah, no, I didn't stream myself. Keely Chow is in the house. Hello, Keely. Sizzleless, I liked the Lower Decks episode, the DS9. I didn't love it, but it was okay. It didn't destroy anything. Pop Culture Curator says Qapla, Pop Culture Curator. Dan Ben says, I was told this Lower Decks was 3 years after Deep Space Nine ended. No, Dan Ben, I'm sorry. That's just not. Well, I guess it's possible. Never mind. It's quite possible that that's 3 years after DS9 ended. Yeah, okay, that would make sense. Because Lower Decks isn't 20 years after All Good Things. It makes sense. That would be about right. And that would be about, I would be surprised that
you don't want that?
You
don't want to.
Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it's after Voyager gets back, so that would make sense. No.
I just can't be. He can't think about it now.
Richie Poole says, hey, this is so pray. Arabic Sander also says hello. Rock Solid with $2 super chat says, hey, hit bird with a donut, Sisso Pray. There's no donuts here. And Sisso Pray's very busy. She probably doesn't even hear this. Nothing. Rock Solid says to hit me with a donut.
Could take weeks, sir.
No, we don't have any donuts. Oh, don't say the word. Oh, Charlie would start looking for it. Mike Richards with the custom emojis. Richie Poole with the custom NephewOPrey emoji.
They paid to see me hit you with a real ribeye.
We can't because the camera's not working. We want a NephewOPrey tail, says Arabic Sander. NephewOPrey's busy. I don't know. You said you were. Do you have a story you want to tell? Oh, okay. You get a NephewOPrey tail. No, it has nothing to do with me. Okay. Here's a NephewOPrey tail.
So in the morning, I wake up and Charlie's kicking me in the back, trying to get me to wake up. And I lay there a while. It's kind of like a back massage. And then I get up and I look at him and he has removed his diaper. There's no diaper. So he's, free baby running around diaperless. So then I'm like, now I have to get up, right? Because I have to put a diaper on him. And then I stop in the bathroom to pee. And Charlie follows me and proceeds to just pee on the bath mat. But then he really hasn't peed outside of his diaper more than like 2 or 3 times in his whole life. So he genuinely looked down at it and said, "Uh-oh, what's that?" Because he had no idea what had just happened. That's it. That's my story.
What?
You don't understand it? He peed. He didn't understand what the puddle of pee on the floor was because he hasn't really peed anywhere but in a diaper.
Oh.
So he peed on the floor and then he looked at it and said, "Uh-oh, what's that?"
Hmm.
He didn't know.
Oh, I guess he's learning.
Yeah, he was close to the toilet. We're getting there. He knows. He'll say, "You go pee in the toilet," but then I say, "Do you want to go pee in the toilet?" And he says, "No." Which, if he would engage with you, it would be adorable for you to interview him with his little voice. And the big announcement is in the last 2 weeks or so, he started talking. I mean, he was saying words, but now he's talking. He just says sentences. He wants things. He does what he wants. Yeah.
That's
Crazy.
wonderful.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's just crazy how it happens. Like one day he was watching and the next day he was just saying all the things.
Oh.
Words turned into sentences. I can hit you with a bottle of extra virgin olive oil.
No bottles of extra virgin olive
That's what
oil.
it says on the screen.
Don't follow what it says on the screen.
It's in writing. Throw bird the spam. No. He's never getting the spam from me. Nothing good can come from that spam. Charlie found the pea corner.
Thomas Potts' Lower Deck started in 2380.
What is the name of this restaurant?
Piccolo Samba.
Gorilla says, did my sound go out or did birds? I muted it for a quick minute there, Gorilla.
Well, I was talking.
We're back. No, not when you were talking. When you were talking about food earlier.
Oh.
When you came over to ask
to
me.
get Bird to eat a steak so that I could eat a piece of the steak and he could enjoy a steak. At least split a steak. But he's just not interested in steak anymore. His belly won't have it.
Yeah, we were going to do a health update at some point.
Okay.
So apparently I have a calcified gallbladder.
Oh, is it coming out?
Probably it's going to have to one day, but
You probably feel a hell of a lot better once it's out.
well, I don't know when that will be, though.
I know. It's scary, but it is a very quick surgery.
Yeah,
should go to
no,
my
it's
guy.
a quick surgery if they can do it laparoscopically. Mine, they probably can't.
Because of all your other abdominal surgery?
No, because it's already calcified.
So it's not squishy.
That's my guess.
Let me know if you want a second opinion from my surgeon. I like
We're not even at that point. I understand.
to ask
we're-
about what you do with the calcified gallbladder.
Yeah, we haven't even had to talk with the doctor about officially telling me to go get it out. I just
I mean,
know.
probably just sit there, but might as well join the club. Charlie, you want to come, mommy?
Pop culture curator says, Bird, have you seen the back rooms on YouTube yet? I mean, if you mean no, I guess I haven't.
I'm sorry, I have a good story.
Oh, you haven't.
On a team at work, I won't say where I work or what team it is, but it is a software company that we use for HRIS. And I met the account rep, and her name is Jaloja.
Her name is Jaloja.
Jaloja. And I just can't because the other person is always like, well, why don't you see if Jaloja blah blah blah? Ask Jaloja about that. And I'm like, okay, great. I'm trying to keep a straight face, and she has no idea why.
Did you ask
I'm not gonna
Jaloja?
lie, I was sitting there like, Jaloja, why does that sound so familiar? I don't think I know a Jaloja, and it took me like a day or two for it to sink in. But her first name is Jaloja.
Did you ask her?
Why are you a vacuum?
No. Did you ask her if she's ever seen the Orville?
I did not ask her. I don't know. Is that a machine? Is that named after something?
Jaloja. Okay. The alien, the Mocklins, which are like Klingons, but from the Orville, they have a ceremony once a year. It's their Jaloja ceremony because they only urinate once per year. So they have to go to the place they chose. Like they go back to their one place every year, and they have a ceremony where all their friends and loved ones and everybody watches Jaloja. It's the great release. And they pee. No, not together, just the one person pees. And you watch them pee for like 5 minutes, I guess.
And then when do they pee?
Oh, at their designated time. Every Mocklin has their own time they have to pee. It's like like a cycle or something.
Sure.
You don't get to choose when it happens.
Well, okay. Well, now I know.
So
I was wondering how you came up with the name.
the Jaloja machine, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's the same TV show that had the pee corner.
I think. Well, the interesting thing is that he peed right on the bath mat. So all I have to do now is get a new bath mat. But it was like a super absorbent bath mat. So it immediately just like it puddled on top and then just all disappeared.
Cation Mel says, what did you do to the camera? I just need to reboot, Cation Mel. I was playing with something and I don't know what I did. And now it's XCam, VCam, which is the software I use to get rid of my background and put the Star Trek background in. It's just outputting a black screen. So I just gotta play with it. I need to take my pill. I'll be right back. I'll do some commercials.
If we lived in a world where all women were the same, they'd need only one shampoo. Clairol introduces 7 shampoos for the real world, where all women are different. Clairol Essence shampoos, each with its own natural botanical. Aloe Essence for extra body. Chamomile Essence for beautiful highlights. Ginseng Essence for conditioning. 7 Clairol Essence shampoos that make your difference beautiful. Clairol Essence shampoos.
Oh, that was quicker than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Has Charlie seen Deej yet? Said Deej. No, I don't think he has.
Has Charlie seen what?
Has he said Deej?
I haven't tried. We can try. He does when he's relaxed, he'll repeat like 2 sentences. It's crazy.
Richie Pools
So-
is Charlie's first word was Qapla.
The other thing, guys, is that Joe won't stop to tell me what he wants to eat for dinner, so I either have to be mean and just order without him or order something that I think.
Honestly don't.
So
not,
what do you guys think he would want from an Italian restaurant?
honestly not that hungry.
I understand. So it can be light. It can be some bruschetta. It could be pasta with butter.
Well, the problem with pasta with butter is it's probably full of salt because we're getting it from a restaurant. I don't want to waste my salt on pasta that would taste just the same.
Pasta with no butter?
No,
Pasta
it's not
with
the
tomato?
butter that's got the salt. It's the pasta because they would boil it in salty water.
You want boiled chicken?
No. No.
Guys, what do you think? I didn't ask you what you wanted. I asked them to tell me what you should eat. Salad. I can't eat salad anymore. It doesn't work. I hope you didn't love salad.
No.
We're not gonna be able to eat it. What happened, Charlie? Okay.
LDG says that his calcium is low. If I get it removed, he'll take it. Ah. And Mike Richards says Charlie's first sentence is, I claim the throne. Yvette says Charlie's second sentence is, Deej is my daddy. Occasion Mal says we live in a strange future where we talk about the quick removal of organs. I know, but man, it is sitting here and it is painful. Occasion Mal says that cannot be her name. Oh God, I bet she doesn't know. Well, I'll grant it, she wasn't named it after the show, but who knows? Mike Richards' bird spilled olive oil over his keyboard. I did not. Mr. Lundell says, that's not olive oil. The Epic Beer says that there are only 7 kinds of women. What? Gorilla says it's official. Bird has to play with it. And Arabic says, "Lol, clip that, Gorilla." Cation says, "Who's Joe?" I'm Joe. Richie Poole says spaghetti with meat sauce. Bread with olive oil, duh, says Arabic. Epic says Bird wants the spam. Mozzarella sticks for birds, says Words and Pictures. And not Ryan Johnson says Bird will just have lettuce, aka crunchy water. You know, I don't hate lettuce. I don't hate lettuce. Lettuce and some honey mustard dressing. Italian meatball soup, says Cation Mel, is healthy. I don't know about that. The problem is I'm on a low salt diet and soup has a ton of salt. Soup has a ton of salt. Let's bird, a steak should be safe. Yeah, it would probably be. I just can't eat a steak, Yvette. My stomach is, I don't know how to explain it, but my stomach is just not in the mood. It couldn't digest the steak. Richie Pools was throwing some garlic bread. While I love the taste of garlic bread, I hate the taste of garlic bread after 30 minutes, an hour. John DeBargo says low salt and Italian don't have a lot of overlap. And unsalted soup is just flavored water with chunks, says J Boss. Steamed carrots and broccoli, says Epic Beard.
I am getting a side of broccoli. You're welcome to.
No, broccoli makes me too gassy. I know you guys need to know that.
You ever just get mad that there's really nothing to eat without feeling?
Honestly, no, I don't get mad. I just don't think about it. White pizza flatbread. Flatbread is amazingly high in sodium. Let's get to the Dear Bops, because I don't know how long I'll be able to go. Dear Bop, it's literal spam. Dear Bop, Star Trek 4 removed from Paramount Pictures release calendar. What? Star Trek? Oh, I thought you meant the real Star Trek 4, the Voyage Home. This is just garbage. I mean, this is nonsense. There never was a Star Trek 4. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Arabic scientists order a nice dessert. No, I don't want much. What do they have as appetizers?
I'm going to pick you up, and then Grandma going to pick you back in.
Dear Bob, big season 3 finale and the future of Lower Decks. Interview with Mike McMahon on big season 3 finale. Are you done with season 3? We're almost done with 3. When was this? September 28th. There's tiny little nips and tucks and ship effects. Wow, how can they not be done? And where are you on season 4? The writing is pretty much done. Animatics come in, which are black and white version before they're animated. Okay, cool. If you were picked up for 5 or 5 and 6, since they usually order 2 at a time, when would you see that happen based on where you at for 4? Well, there's always overlap. The sooner we get picked up, the better, because then we can start hiring directors and writers, blah, 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 whatever. But I'll take a pickup right now if CBS is handing them out. We've all got season 4 to work on, and we're hoping for season 5. Blah, 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 blah. Looking at the new She-Hulk show doing well. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Okay, we're done with that story. More spam. Dear Bob, info, links so you don't have to go to their bio. What? Lower decks, replicate yourself. What is this? To make yourself into a lower decks character? Okay. Okay, we'll check it out. November 13. Oh my God, could they have fucking worse? Oh my God. No, I'm gonna fucking press up 78 fucking times. No. Okay, thank God. Well, I would certainly be in command. Or I'd be engineering. Nah, I'd be command. I don't understand. No, I'm not. I don't care enough. I don't care enough to finish. Yeah, no thanks. If anybody's interested, it's StarTrek.com/replicate yourself. All one word. Thank you, but no thank you. Dear Bob, when I was younger, people used to ask me or phone me in later years, text me to ask me when the next bus or train was coming or plan their journey, as I knew that stuff. But as the years went on, it happened less, and people can get all that information on Google Maps and other apps and websites that I became obsolete. Maybe for some people, that was the only reason they spoke to me. Now, some haven't spoken to me since. You may see those people at events. As I write this, I realize there are two things: one, becoming obsolete, and two, people not talking to you when the reason for talking to you is gone. Well, if people get used to talking to you, to ask you questions, and then they find that they can get the answer to those questions without talking to you, and they stop talking to you, I guess they really were never your friend so much to begin with. That's unfortunate. On the other hand, there are a lot of people, myself included, who think I would consider people friends, even if I don't talk to them for months or years. Not because I don't want to talk to them, just because I get so busy. And like the once in a while I think about them, I'm like, well, I'll call them tomorrow, or I'll call them next week. And then of course next week comes and I've completely forgotten. And then another year goes by and another year goes by. And then it's been so long, like, well, geez, now I just feel like I'd be stupid. I'd be embarrassed to call them now. But then they call me and it's like, nothing ever, we talk and talk and talk. And it's like, oh, we should talk again. And we say, yeah, we don't let 3 years go by again. And then 4 years goes by and we're in the same spot. It's hard to know for sure, but it's a two-way street. Yes, they can reach out to you, but you can reach out to them too. If the ball's in their court and they don't call back, well, then it's on them. But until you have that firm, they're supposed to call me. It's really both. It's both sides. And NephewOPrey says, if it's been a really long time, just try again. I hate stuffed peppers, Cation Mel. I can't eat peppers. I can't eat peppers. I'm not a dessert guy either. Damn it, Bird, the chicken with the mustard cream. Chicken nuggets greater than Beagle Bites. I know. Dear Bob, what's your opinion on chocolate? Should people be eating it? Yes. I prefer dark chocolate. NephewOPrey and NephewOPrey prefer milk chocolate. Cation Mel says, is Titania Maslany, the actress that plays She-Hulk, is she a smash or a pass? I assume that she plays She-Hulk in human form. She looked cute enough. I really don't know enough about her to say for sure, but she was attractive. She wasn't ugly. Cation says, damn it, Bird, you're the worst to cook for. I fully admit that. Dear Bob, what is your opinion on cream cheese or cheese spreads? I love cream cheese, particularly chive, onion and chive. Should people be eating it? Yes. So I had a bagel. I don't get it. I think it's overrated. What's with the hype over them? You need to get a piping hot, fresh bagel with butter and or cream cheese. And it's just, it's total deliciousness.
You have to get it though.
But you have to get it fresh, not fucking Thomas's English muffin place.
It has to come
that
from
looks like a bagel.
India,
It's got to be a hot.
in Canarsie.
It's got to be a hot bagel from Brooklyn, New York.
1987.
Preferably from 1987.
And also, while you're there, pick me up some pizza.
Dear Bop. Dear Poop. I'm not poop, damn it. I'm a man.
Charlie pooped every night. Grandma thought she could clean it up with him standing. It was not a good idea.
Oh. Dear Bop, in reply to your last message, son of a bitch.
Well, you got a lot of messages.
Yes. Dear Bop, would you say yes, it spoils, or no, it doesn't spoil?
This looks sci-fi-ish.
I'm 5 seasons to DS9. How much does Lower Deck spoil the last 3 seasons? It doesn't. It doesn't spoil the last 3 seasons. There's nothing to worry about.
What if you're wrong?
I'm not wrong. Spam. Dear Bob, what sportswear should I wear? Adidas or Nike? If you do not like these,
Adidas.
what can you recommend your preferred brand?
Adidas circa 1994.
NephewOPrey is saying Adidas circa 1994.
Charlie just got his first pair of Adidas. He hasn't worn them yet.
And Charlie got his first pair of Adidas recently.
For his little size 7 baby feet.
I'll go with Adidas. Nike screwed me over when I was a kid. I wanted some Nike shoes. They didn't make them in my size. 13 4E at the time.
Sassy, why are you reading?
Only got bigger.
You okay, Sassy?
Dear Bob, go to BirdlePray 5 channel on YouTube or return to BirdlePray5.com. Yes. That's what happens after you submit a Dear Bob. Mike Richards says a bagel from 1987 would be very chewy. Dear Bob, is anecdotal evidence the same as fact? Not really. No. In fact, it's arguably the exact opposite. Arabic Sonic says, none of you use a bird of prey to travel around the sun. Yes, that's true. Absolutely, Mike Richards. You've got to go back in time.
Yeah.
You've got to go back in time to bring 2 bagels from the year 1987 to the future in an effort to repopulate the species. Dear Bob, a friend got mad at me recently when I was just trying to help. I don't understand why. Can you help? He texted me the following. What
are you eating?
Hi, Charlie.
What are you eating?
He texted me the following. Do you know where I can get a black front grill for my Jeep?
Cookies?
And I wrote, call 555-1212. He wrote, thanks. 2 hours later, WTF, you a-hole. That number was to a landfill. Well, yeah, there should be plenty of Jeep parts there.
Yeah,
that's honestly a very serious answer.
do you want
That's
cookies?
a good answer.
Do you want
And
cookies?
you should know that if you're going to have a Jeep, you're probably going to need to get extra parts from landfills.
Cookies.
And this is as somebody who generally likes Jeeps. You're eating a cookie. The cookie goes down?
It fell down.
Oh, it fell down.
Do you want this cookie?
Charlie, what's your favorite number?
Do you like the number 6?
Charlie, can you count?
He's eating a cookie, Uncle Joe.
Yeah, don't count till you're done eating.
Should we count down from 10? after you eat that cookie. Take off. Yeah. Good job. You heard it.
I heard him.
1097 number 31.
Right.
Take off. Good job. Thank you. We'll run around.
Dear Bob, how do you make something extra virgin? It's like a 49-year-old who's never been touched. Yeah, basically. Dear Bob, they should have named the hurricane after my ex. When she first came in, it was all fun and blown. And when she left, she took the house and half the stuff.
Mediocre jokes today. You guys can do better.
Dear Bob, greetings from the Galactic Union of M-Class planets. Emperor Zoltar here. Extra virgin olive oil day. What a coincidence. It's also Galactic Fried Grinkle Day. We will invade immediately. Have a nice day. Greetings, Emperor Zoltar. It's been a long time. Dear Bob, did I go too far in my Twitter fight? I'm going to stop you right there. Yes. Because if you already had a fight on Twitter, you definitely went too far. There's absolutely zero reason to have a fight on Twitter. Nobody gives a shit. Okay? Whoever you're quote unquote fighting with, they don't care. You're not going to change their mind. You wasted your time.
It was fantastic. And then I didn't go back to it there. Had nothing to do with me. I was spending a different month. That had zero to do with my life.
A person wished Florida would be wiped off the map with the hurricane, and I responded that they were a perfect example of whose birth certificate should be an apology letter from Trojan. Spelled wrong. Yeah. I award you no points. I'm sorry. Dear Bob, do you like movies about old urban legends and witch stories? No. Dear Bob, do you know why they call it old wives' tales? Because it's usually old wives who tell them. Yes. Dear Bob, according to the president, I can get a hurricane vaccine. Where can I get one? Probably like your local CVS or pharmacy. You ask for the hurricane vax. I got the hurricane vaccine last year, and I didn't get a hurricane. Dear Bob, NephewOPrey has a pretty voice. Is she single? She says, thank you. And that's all she says. Dear Bob, why isn't Kuroga sending National Guard to help America's Florida? We need our guard in Kuroga, just in case. Dear Bob, do you know anything about strikes on YouTube? And if you delete your stream, are there any strikes because you know I'm right? Yes, if you got a strike and then you delete it, it still counts as a strike. If you delete your stream before you get a strike, it remains to be seen. But so far, I don't know of anyone who's gotten a strike after deleting their live stream before they got a strike. Doesn't mean it can't happen. It just means that so far, I've not seen it happen. Dear Bob, winning an argument on the internet is like winning the Special Olympics. Yes, yes, absolutely. Well, the real thing is that nobody wins. Nobody actually wins. Miss Lundell says all this time travel talk reminds me it's about time to watch Star Trek 4. That's my that's like every week for me. Every week it's a good week to rewatch Star Trek 4. Qapla, Dr. Alex. We got two more Dear Bops. Is Deej the father? I don't think so. And does that mean no? No. Deej is not the father. Okay. That's it for the Dear Bops for today. SysOPrey says we'll never know though until they go on Jerry Springer to know for sure. So
That would be hilarious.
yeah.
I'd be like, look, I've never met them. And then, of course, just with words, they'll be like, you
Wow.
Yeah.
So SysOPrey would meet Deej on Jerry Springer. Okay. Well, he's behind his chair, and he's got all his clothes off but his underwear. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. With that, guys, I think we're going to get going here. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm sorry didn't get the camera today, and I've got some pains I'm working on to deal with. So let me go and get some rest. I'll talk to you guys later tomorrow. Qapla, Bird, and panel? No. Bird and family out.